First of all, for the visitors from the Boston Celtics, a surprise starter tonight for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's Bledsoe and Sterling Brown in the backcourt. Brogdon still not. James Capers, Ed Malloy, and Tyler Ford.
Really was about your defense in that first quarter. You came in with a game plan for Giannis. He had just 1 point in that quarter. What was working with your defense?
Well, your deep problem. Middleton and Hill are 5 for 9. The rest of the guys are 0 for 11. So you multiply that with the 5 turnovers. Once again, you could not extend and make that layup.
Mirotic missing that time. They left Rozier alone. He couldn't make them pay. Connaughton with the board.
Yeah, you have to look up the floor here now.
Yeah, Giannis leaked out. Great position on Hayward.
Yeah, well,
walled him off. Those long, strong arms. Get away with that. Here's Brown on the baseline. Back out to Horford. 5 on the shot clock. Brown fires. And 1 and done at the offensive end. Shemi Ojale has checked into the ball game. Meanwhile, for the Celtics, he's had a little measure of success against the Antetokounmpo in the past. Horford with the board off the miss by.
Really helped this team. And then during the summertime with Lopez and Ilyasova, outstanding moves by management.
There's a different bench this year for the Bucks. Bledsoe missing the mark from the baseline, and back comes Rozier. Boston leading by 7.
I don't know if there are good misses or bad misses, but there's been a lot of bad misses.
Horford out front. Hayward working against Brown. Back out to Horford. And this time, Al Horford, the sage bet correct pass.
That's the big benefit of him being on the floor. He got another passer.
There's a Antetokounmpo working against Horford. Got into the paint and drew the foul. He is into the front court.
Well, that was the first time we saw Milwaukee in full court pressure. It was man-to-man.
Morris over Mirotic. You know, that's the guy that Brad Stevens has called, quote-unquote, our most consistent player this year.
Well, just think of it now. He scores, he gathers rebounds very quietly, and he's a pretty good defender. So in this matchup, it works out perfectly for them.
Giannis on the baseline, draws the foul and 1. Hayward out to Baines.
See, they'll wear you out with his dribble handoff.
Jaylen Brown rising up, left it short that time. Ilyasova clears the board. Giannis coming downhill at Baines. Lost the handle, and 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. Game 1. Mark Jones, Hubie Brown, Lisa Salters courtside here at brand new Fiserv Forum. They just opened it up this year, and Gordon Hayward playing at a nice pace there, Hubie.
Well, you see, if you follow him over the top, he's going to get that shot every single time because he'll be down in the paint.
Whistle, that's going to be an offensive foul in the year for Hayward. The 35-point game against the Timberwolves, another 30-point game against the Heat. Really starting to look like his old self. The floater this time.
Oh, come on.
Cue. Hayward. Heat is back up to 12. Giannis kicks it out to Connaughton. And Bledsoe with the board. Sterling Brown firing. Got it.
Well, it's one of the very few second chances
to start for the injured Malcolm Brogdon. They're hoping to get back later in the series. Back out to Baines. Morris goes here from the corner. The 3 is pure.
Now, this first half, give Boston a...
Sterling Brown this time passes up the 3. Ilyasova from the corner. He has been unable to find the mark so far in the game off the bench. 0 for 3. Baines going to try one. Hey, why not?
Come on, let's
pass. Shot blocker.
Lopez and Morris wide for sound. Here's Mirotic making a little noise from deep. Nikola Mirotic acquired from the Pelicans midseason. John Horst, general manager of the Bucks, continues to do a great job.
Now, if you're a Boston fan, you're very happy. Your team is shooting 54%. They're doing a nice job. They're 4 for 12 in the 3-ball. But your bench is giving you 14 points as 3. So key guys are coming through for them in bench play.
Middleton working against Brown in the middle of the floor. 5 on the shot clock. Draws the foul and 1. Chris Middleton with a little magic.
Now, I like that because that definitely was magic, all right?
Just in the season for Middleton was when he and Coach Budenholzer sat down, had a little heart-to-heart to get him a little more integrated in the comfortable spots for him as Hayward misses the mid-range jump shot.
Yeah, I like the opportunity there for Hayward. He played that perfectly.
Hill on the drive.
I got to see more of that if you're in Milwaukee. I like the timeout here. To one field goal so far and 6 points. They're doing a great job.
That's working out for them. Hayward to Morris. The corner three ball rims out.
Still getting terrific looks at the basket.
8-0 run for Milwaukee, their longest of the game. Mirotic from the butter.
Look, we know that's why he's here. He's one of the better bench players since he's come into the league in shooting the three ball. That's his second three that he's made. He and Hill have made a solid contribution here off the bench from Milwaukee.
6 quick points. Irving has been a little quiet since his first quarter explosion. Left that one short. Morris switches on to him.
Now, you see, you have to, Mirotic just had Irving on him, and they went away from him. He was right in the low post.
Whistling at 6-7 if necessary. For more on the games, log on to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Hayward with a clean look from downtown, a little strong. And the Bucks with a chance to tie on a 13-0 run. Mirotic has a mismatch against Kyrie.
Yeah, and he keeps going out to the corner. All you have to do is post him right in front of the basket.
Lopez missing, kicked in by Ilyasova.
Yeah, Ilyasova, ever since he's come in the league, is an excellent player off the bench. He can play small forward, power forward, and he can shoot the three for you. He can do a lot of good things. Look at that.
Hayward fouled by Lopez, and Gordon Hayward showing some bounce. Will go back to the foul line. That's the second foul on Lopez.
If you have not...
Big year for Hayward, becoming a father for the third time. Antetokounmpo inside. And rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, that's always
Kyrie with some tempo.
Yeah.
Inside to Jaylen Brown. Through the contact for an impressive bucket.
Now, they have so many weapons. The Celtics can go 10 guys deep with experience and double up on every position.
Mirotic with another deep three.
Now, that was deep is right.
Keeping close, and Giannis only has 6 points. Morris kicks it out to Brown in rhythm. Missing, and Hill had a notion to hit Mirotic. Holds it back to Middleton for three. Got it! And the Bucks take the lead.
Now, if you haven't seen Milwaukee play, this is how they play. Remember, we told you, now they attempt 37.9, like 38 threes a game during the season. Second in the league, and they made 13, which is second in the league. They keep firing.
Irving with the left hand, and he puts a silencer on 5-serve 4. Giannis kicks it back out to Lopez. Lopez has been conspicuous by his silence so far. Here's Middleton.
Oh, good body by Baines.
Boy, they crowded him out to Lopez and missed everything.
Forcing you to make the outside pass. While at one end, Boston is making it consistently and getting great looks.
Irving left alone from downtown, and he makes them pay with a three. So Kyrie now with 13. Bledsoe working against Morris. QB, what do you make of the switch today? Starting Morris for Baines.
That's all right. That's fine. Look at
Nothing to do with that, though.
Well, remember what we said. He's been able to get down in there, but why? Because they're wide, and he's dynamite in transition.
Irving, this one misses. And Milwaukee, with under a minute to go, can take the lead again. Middleton goes quick on Hayward, and he draws the foul.
Yeah.
Baines hands it off to Hayward. Jaylen Brown with a mismatch over Bledsoe.
Oh,
boy, he has really polished up his arm.
And a little fade. He's playing with a lot of confidence right now.
He's got the juice here today. Giannis missing wildly that time. And now with respect to injuries, missed 11 games with a foot injury and 13 games with hand surgery. That's the end of the first half. As Boston will go into the locker room with a 2-point advantage. Kyrie with 13 for the